just in time. I just had my little swig of water. Guess what? It's showtime, 7 o'clock. Thunderstriker Live here. Joe D'Angelo, your host, and we're here at Casa Thunderstrikers on a beautiful day. It's too hot for me, but I got the AC on. It's comfortable. Got my co-host / producer Devin over there. My dad. And of course, I got, as everybody heard, Woody is back
for a long time appearance for now.
We'll see when he wants to come on, which is nice, and it would be nice if I put my headphones on.
It all just depends on work.
It all depends on work. So, we'll take it. Whenever Woody can come in, we'll definitely take it. And we like to have company here. I mean, we're set up the way we are set up is we like to have 2 guys and then the producer. So it makes sense. And that's how we've always done it. And this is, wow, it's just unbelievable how fast it's gone. Welcome, everybody. I see a lot of people are starting to come into the room.
They are.
Yes, they all come in all at once.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm anxious to see what everybody wants to talk about tonight because the Lightning haven't made any news. We haven't really had much news lately. So guess what? I mean, my producer went to Clearwater Beach yesterday for the beach bash, while me and Mr. Woody here had to work.
I was supposed to get over it.
I was supposed to go too, but yeah, we're workers, man. That's what we do.
Calls, man.
Duty calls. You got to make that overtime. And
Gotta pay the bills.
got to pay the bills. So guess what? We missed it, but tell us, Devin, how was it?
It was actually pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't great.
It was packed, like they said it was.
Yeah, it was in the morning time. It was packed.
I was gonna go there like as soon as it opened. I was like, I didn't get home until 3. I'm not getting there at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Don't blame me there.
So I put it to 1, and my boss called me as I was getting ready to leave out the door. He's like, I need yours.
Wow.
As I was getting ready to leave the door.
Oh, man.
So
I had my beach clothes on, shorts. I was like, oh, I'm not going to the beach, babe. I'm going to work.
Wow.
So it was good, though?
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Considering, I mean, it's their first time. And, it was nice to, have that kind of event here in Pinellas County.
It was.
So I'm sorry I missed it, but at the same time, too much money, to be made. You got to go for it. You got to live. You got to pay off all those nice things that you own. So,
Yeah.
that's the way it is.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you went. You repped us.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of Thunderstrikers there.
Yeah.
From what I was told, a couple of members there were there, and that's always a good thing. Rep the Bolts, man. That's what it's all about.
Oh yeah.
So there'll be other things. I mean,
There will.
you got things coming up. You got, the Bolts always have, these events and everything you're gonna have. So I'm not really worried about it. So I'm really excited because, as we go on and get closer to the season, it just gets more fun. So if you were at the beach bash, I'm sure you had a good time. Like I said, me and Woody would have loved to have been there, but duty calls. So, but I'm glad you went.
Yep.
I'm glad you got to witness it. I saw some of the things that you picked up. You picked up a Lightning towel, right?
Yeah.
Good.
I saw Thunderbug was there.
What?
Thunderbug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your picture with
That
Thunderbug.
had to be hot. So.
Yeah.
It's gotta be, man. 90 degrees, 100 degrees.
Yeah.
But as soon as he
that's
took
how
it
they
off,
like
as soon as he took his helmet off,
Yeah.
sweat came pouring out of it.
Massive.
I'm sure.
That's funny. So let's go on to other things, other events. First of all, we'd like to mention Jay and Greg's Meter over at our place. That's one of my favorite places to go. On Sundays, they have all-you-can-eat pasta for $10.95. How the hell can you beat that price?
You can't.
$10.95, all-you-can-eat pasta. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of a promotional thing there for them guys, but they're always good to me, and we have a history there. We've been doing this for 3 years, so our place is our place, right?
I haven't had that in
Yeah, this guy
a
loves
long time.
this guy loves the fettuccine alfredo, and I'll tell you what, that fettuccine alfredo
So you take me there.
it's pretty damn good. Well, I'm not the one that has that busy schedule. I mean, I always have free time after 5 o'clock, so I'm always available during the week after 5.
That's the problem with working 2 jobs. You get up early as hell. get home late as hell and do it all over.
Yeah. Henceforth, the new look for Dylan. He's doing the Grizzly Adams thing.
Yep.
In 100-degree heat.
I'm starting my no shave November early.
Yeah.
I've had this since before the playoffs started.
Yeah. Well, he's got the little curly cues over here.
Actually, I can do it.
He can curl it.
Yeah.
So he's definitely trying to disguise himself.
Well,
Yeah.
when growing it out, and I thought would have been able to, be proud of me growing my beard, but April ended a little too soon.
And they let you keep the beard even though you're in the fast food industry?
I'm going to wear a beard then. And I was like, hey, as long as I get to keep it, screw it. And I don't get carded, so. That's a
Well, no, you won't get carded with that beard.
You probably clean it up.
Yeah, it's called trimming. You need to trim it.
Yeah.
Trimming is good, especially in the summertime. So,
It's getting to a point where I'm eating food and all my
get you the
beard.
food,
It's just like,
yeah, get stuck in there.
you gotta
Got the bird's nest.
go.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Don't ask me why we're talking about beards, folks. This guy walked into the place. He usually looks about 20 years old. Now he looks like he's 30. He's added about 10 years with the beard. And he
I got a little bit of stuff
got the
again.
belly button again. Yeah, for a while there, he was on what do you call that diet?
And,
He was on a vegan diet.
and then I went vegetarian.
Here I am eating all these great things in front of him, and he's just like, "Oh, you stop, man. You stop. You're eating this, you're eating that." I'm eating chicken wings. Speaking of chicken wings, did everybody know that it's National Chicken Wing Day today? Damn, I should be at Wing House tonight. Or Snappers, yeah. Well, Snappers is a Monday night
Yeah.
because they have their special on Monday night.
They still do the 10 for 5. I don't think.
No, it's 12 for like, what was it?
So you buy 6 and you get 6 free or something.
Yeah.
So
You
tell us
get-
who's in the room, Mr. Devin. So I can't see that card. See who's in the room.
Well, we had Ed Moran,
Of course.
Nico,
Eco,
Tom.
Tom the Rays fan.
He's been commenting a lot.
Yeah.
He comments a lot. Hey, I'm looking down and I'm seeing the Rays 8 games out of first. And the beating that we gave them was,
Hey, guess what? Their schedule will get much easier.
yeah, their schedule is
They
not
got the Red
pretty.
Sox.
Their schedule is not pretty. I would not want their schedule. They've got a really, really hard schedule there. And they made some moves today, too. This trading deadline's coming up this week, Wednesday, I think it is. And Strawman, one of the big guys from Toronto, just got moved to the Mets. Wow. This poor guy wanted to go to New York and play for a contending team. And he ends up with the Mets, who are not contenders, who are not going to make the playoffs, who suck. Really? He got traded to the Mets. For, what, 3 minor league pitchers?
Worse. He could be the Rays.
He won. Yeah, that's true. Rays ain't going anywhere.
No.
Rays ain't going anywhere. Boston's on a roll right now. They're kicking our butt right now. But that's
They look
because
like the Rays did the first half.
the Yankees are human. I mean, they've just been just blowing everybody away. They blew the Red Sox away in London. Now all of a sudden the Red Sox are winning games all of a sudden against them. And Yankee pitching is taking a beating and everything. But it's still 8-game lead. That's a lot to make up. 9 in the loss column. I don't think the Red Sox can do it. I don't think they're going to catch us. But
Season's still going. So
Not really.
Still got 2 months.
you got like 50-something games left. So there's not really a hell of a lot of games left. And the Yankees would have to lose almost every game to give up that much. I just don't see it. It's just too good. Too
Hey, in our lifetime, we see a lot of Warriors.
Yeah, well, look at the Lightning.
We would have thought
Yeah.
St. Louis lose the most in the cup this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who would've thought? And, you know, the
And who would
Lightning,
have thought the Lightning would have got the sweat?
well,
Not me.
even the first round, the fact that they got swept in the first round. But we're gonna try to move on from that. I renewed my season tickets, so I'm gonna be there. And this guy here, he lost his season tickets, but he can still go whenever he wants when he's not working his 2 jobs.
Well, possibly for other reasons. Have to pay bills, starting to fall behind on payments, and you don't want that. Something like
Yeah,
that.
you don't want that. So yeah, I mean, you know, you did what you had to do, That's
And,
understandable.
you know, Joey said he'll still hook me up if I want to go to a game or two. He'll slightly discount or whatever.
Yeah, Joey's that good. He's a good Lightning rep. We like him. And
Oh, he helped me out a lot last year. Like, any questions I had, I brought people to their first game. You know, he was very helpful with that. You know, I'm gonna miss it, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yep.
Like, once I get caught up in bills, you know, maybe next year or something.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just, you know.
They put my thing on hold. They said if I just make one payment, I'm basically still able to be eligible for next year. So we'll see what happens.
There you go.
I still make one payment of $80 between now and the end of the season. I'll be fine.
Okay, so I got a shout out list to Nico Lamela, Roger Grimes. You remember Roger? Roger Grimes is living in Minnesota.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, that's got to be difficult to live in Minnesota, especially, you know, in the wintertime. It's brutal. And, you know, I told him that I'd give him a shout out. So here's my shout out to Minnesota. He's watching the show in Minnesota. You can watch us all over the world because we're on YouTube. I believe YouTube channel. Just we have a new YouTube page. So we get subscribers slowly but surely, and Devin's working on that. And last year we had a segment called Slapshot, right, Devin?
Yep.
And this year it will be named
Snapshot.
Snapshot. You could have done a little better than Snapshot.
Just switch the LN.
Yeah, we need to work on that a little bit. But it'll be a special editing video type of thing.
Yep. 8 to 10 minutes.
8 to 10 minutes. That'll be something to look forward to. See some of the best moments when people start calling in and I go off on them and stuff. People want to see it happen.
Like we
They
did
like
season
that.
1.
Yeah, like we did in season 1.
Yes.
I was a little. Yes, you gonna come up and say hi?
Let me finish who's in the room.
Yeah, go ahead.
Valerie Lynch,
Hello, Valerie.
Kaylee, Matthew,
What's up, Matt? One of my best friends.
and Richard Jordan.
Look who we have here. Elsa. Live. When is she going to go over to the camera like that? Remember the last time? They went right over to the camera and, yep, she's looking at the camera right now.
Put her face in there.
She's like, look at me, I'm on TV. Well, not TV, but I'm on, I don't know, YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the YouTube cat.
And Facebook.
And Facebook,
And she's
Facebook
just
Live.
gonna probably show right here.
She's gonna chill, and she wants to chill. Yeah,
Right there without the computer.
right there by the computer, so you guys can see it.
Yeah, she's cleaning herself.
Yeah, well, that's what cats do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they saves you from an $80 bath bill.
Yeah.
Can you believe they charge $80 for a bath
Yeah, they charged $80.
just to give her a bath?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No charge, no nothing.
Well, she gets her nails trimmed quite often. So, also, back to the shout outs. Of course, Eddie Moran, who's always watching the show and is a Yankee fan. So, Eddie, we got to give you a shout because you're a Yankee fan. It's really quite that simple. So, I just wanted to get that out of the way, get the shout outs out of the way and everything. And let's talk about the Lightning for a little bit because, you know, I'm looking at their roster and I'm saying to myself, okay, well, does JBB have the flexibility to do anything? And once you get Adam Ernie signed and you get, oh man, Braden Point signed, do you have any money left?
I mean,
And
yeah.
it raises the question, you know, what are they going to do to you know, maintain the balance?
I mean, they got rid of Miller, Strongman.
Yeah. Well,
Hardy.
you can't blame Strawman because he got a nice contract from Florida.
Unfortunately, won't have any fans now.
Well, maybe they will now because they have a decent team. They got a very, very strong goaltender.
They say,
That was a huge addition by them to get Rogowski. He's one of the top. He's one of the top 5 goalies.
Yep.
And, you know, he's won a couple of cups. Or Vezina. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I meant. Vezina. He's got Vezina. Well, you know what? Bassey got 1. He should have had his second one because I felt like last year he should have won
Oh, yeah.
last year. He got Pecorini won it last year. Wrong answer. Bassey should be a 2-time winner.
Oh,
Hey, you gotta be
oh,
careful there, you know? About to fall off the table.
Amazon camera.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, the camera's a little bit away from her, so that's a good thing.
Can't get right up next to it.
She got right up to that camera lens.
Literally, all you can see is black.
Yep, she had the whole thing. Just, hey world, it's me. I'm a Thunderstriker cat.
Yeah.
I'm the newest addition to the family. So I know that I talked to a lot of people that are very happy that Witkowski's back. Adds some muscle, adds some brutality. I mean, you know, you put him in with some of these other guys like Cernak. Cernak can take on Wilson.
Okay. I didn't know you saw that.
We saw that. We saw that, you know, Wilson was docking him and he didn't want no part of it. She's so cute up there. Wilson's a punk, okay? I really feel that Cernak could beat him. And now you add Shen, who has fought Wilson as well. And he got the best of him. I mean, if you saw the video, I got the video up on my page.
Yep.
Where Shen is fighting him.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of the other fans of the other team say, well, he slipped. Wilson slipped. And that's why he lost. Come on. Give me a break. Wilson's human. Okay, you're not gonna beat up everybody in the world. You got that reputation of being a tough guy. You're gonna go fight him. You're gonna try to make a name for yourself. Cernak's trying to do that.
Yeah.
And I think he made a very good name for himself. And Shen fits in right to this formula, as well as Witkowski. So now you got 3 tough guys that are gonna defend because you know Hedman's not gonna do it. You know Victor's just not a fighter. He's got the size.
Well, neither is McDonough. So.
True. You got a couple of guys there that, and then you got these little bulldogs like Point and Yanni that like to fight as well. And you know they're short, but they got some terms.
As much as I like Tyler Johnson, he's like a chihuahua. He's only feisty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in a couple scuffles, but not too much. I would say Johnson's kind of a chihuahua.
And we all kind of figured that Ryan Callahan played his last game, and you know, he's retired now. We want to wish him the best of luck. You know,
Just like those on his own terms.
Ryan's a class guy, and I donate out of my check to his foundation all the time. One of the many that I do, donations for the community. So, you know, we're going to miss Ryan, but, you know, we're going to move on.
I'm sure he'll still be in Tampa.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he will be. So, again, you know, you figure you go ahead and you sign Adam Ernie, you sign Brady Point. Don't worry about that anymore. Because I know the Lightning fans are stressing. They're like, oh, when's it going to get done? Why hasn't it happened yet? You know, oh, we got an offer sheet from Montreal. And
He declined.
yes, 2. We got 2 offers.
Yep.
We got 2 offers from Montreal.
He declined both.
And yeah, so and there's been other teams that are after him as well. So
And he was saying wants to stay in Tampa.
there's a lot of interest, but I don't think Brady wants to go. I think he loves it here. I think they give him pretty much what he wants.
Yeah, I say so.
Yeah, and then
He's one of my favorites.
next year you have to worry about Mass. Because guess what? He's already got a Vezina. He should have 2. He's already the best goaltender in the NHL. So what do you give him? You got to look at the top 5 goalies and look at their salaries. You got to look at Bernowski, what he got from Florida. So it's going to be interesting to see whether, you know,
The expansion draft's next year, I believe, isn't it?
it is.
So keep that in mind that we will lose somebody, which will open up room.
That's true. You're going to lose somebody. Well, they could take one of our $5 million a year players. I mean, Cologne makes $5 million. There's several players that
Johnson, a lot.
over $5 million.
That's actually one of my things I was gonna say tonight was like, who do you think we would lose in the expansion draft?
Well, I mean, it's a tough call right now because we don't really know. Once the roster's set and everything, we can discuss the roster, and that should be soon. So as soon as we get the roster down and complete, and JBB makes his moves. One move that's coming that hasn't happened yet either is our backup goaltender.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, we all love Louis, but Louis must have said, "Hey, I want to play more often." You can't blame the guy. I mean, he wants to start.
And he deserves actually the
Are
year
you
he
going to
has.
say hello? Are you going to say hello to all the people out there, or are you going to be? Well, I know you're not shy. Don't get into shy stuff.
It just sucks that couldn't really deliver one of the best seasons we've ever had.
Yeah.
And get him the ring before he left.
Yeah, it's a shame. Well, this goaltender that we got, McKinley.
In Carolina.
Yeah, you got him from Carolina. I mean, decent size, 6'2", 203. He's right up there. He's going to wear number 35. He's a Canadian, and he's really a good backup goaltender, and he accepts his fate. He's looking forward to the challenge of backing up the best goaltender in the NHL.
Yeah.
So the question remains, what happens with Louis? I mean, where does Louis go? There's a couple of teams out there that really need a goaltender. And Louis needs to start, because Louis is a starter. I don't think he's a backup. I think he's a starter. So congratulations, Louis. You're going to get your wish. I really will root for you, too. Wherever he goes, we wish him the best of luck.
We'll root for him when he's not.
Obviously, right?
That's a given.
Right? That's a given. See, she really wants to be part of the show. She's so determined.
Look, she was reading the paper. She was studying.
Yeah, see? That's the light in Austin, see? You're sitting on my notes for, yes, we brought back the news. Crazy, wild, unbelievably wacky news. So we have to do that, and we're going to do that as soon as Elsa decides to get off my notes, which I don't really want her to leave right now. So we'll go over the agenda for the spring games, or actually the preseason games. 17th is when we open up against the Canes at home. The 18th is away games against the Canes. So you got one home, one away against the Canes. Then you got one home, one away against the Predators on the 20th at home, the 24th away. And then on the 26th, we have Florida away. And then we got them home on the 28th. And of course, October 3rd is when we open up against the Pussycats.
That's like 3 years in a row.
It just seems like they want to just keep on scheduling us against Florida. Meow, 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 meow. Nothing against cats. I have nothing against cats. I love cats. So.
And it's always those same 3 teams for preseason.
Yeah, it's always the same. It's just nothing changes there. So, okay. I will go on to the news. Now that I've covered the preseason, I will try to remove my cat. She simply does not want to go. She's getting very attached to her new dad. Actually, I've had her now. How long have I had her now? It's been a while. A couple months.
Yeah. 30 months, something like that.
How shocking that we start off tonight's news with Florida.
Yeah, go figure.
Go figure. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to live in Florida.
Are you really not?
I mean, yeah, you really can't be surprised. Tell us who's in the room. I need to go over my notes here.
Zachary Miller had joined, and that was it. That come in.
They come in, they go out. They come in, they go out.
Yeah. Of course, Ed's been active in the chat room, like always.
Of course. Is he talking about food again?
No, but he did bring up food. He did ask, where is it? Will there be a contest for viewers to get free lunch or dinner?
Of course. He always asks that.
And Joy Barrett just joined us.
Again, how can I stress this enough? You live in Pennsylvania. How the hell am I supposed to get that? Oh, we got viewers from all over the place. How am I supposed to get the food?
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. This is for Eddie Marie in Pennsylvania. Make it happen. Make it happen. Okay, our first story tonight comes from Florida.
There you go.
What?
Yeah.
And it says, what the shuck? Florida oyster farmers are hunting for the bandits who snatched a stunning $30,000 mollusks from them. The Pensacola Bay Oyster Company said the seafood scoundrels made off with roughly 75 bags of valued at $20,000. They didn't get caught. Wow. Okay. Love hurts. In this case, in the wallet, a Siberian man made a magician big bucks to make his estranged wife return. But the love spell was a scam, he says in the lawsuit. A heartbroken husband from Omas forked over $4,000 to a firm dubbed the Sixth Sense for so-called extrematory services to lure his spouse back. Talk about a waste of money.
Yeah, right.
Oh, let's see. Okay, we got South Korea here. We can do that, or we can do England.
Either or.
A male model wanted by cops was so embarrassed by his unflattering mugshot, he posted a shirtless selfie next to it online, unwillingly helping lawmen in their hunt for him. Police in England released a photo of Stephen Murphy, 33, after he allegedly destroyed property that he failed to show up in court. When a local paper posted an article about it on Facebook, the brainless beefcake called it the worst picture of him. What a moron.
Yeah, really.
It makes no sense. Okay, now we're in Boston. There we go. We hate the Red Sox, so.
And Bruins.
And Bruins. And Patriots. And Brady still has not figured out how to beat Eli Manning in the Super Bowl. Massachusetts parking official is facing criminal charges for allegedly stealing more than 1,300 in quarters from Revere City meters, local media reported. Derek Pedlas, 47, was charged this week with larceny for the 2017 crime in which he allegedly collected more than 5,000 quarters from the meters but never turned in a chunk of change.
All right.
Thief.
There you go. Yeah. Like something.
She wasn't loving it. We're in Georgia now. Oh, God.
I think it's
A Georgia woman became so irritated about being served cold French fries at McDonald's that she sparked a brawl and fired a handgun. Lillian Traver allegedly got to the fiery argument with an employee and manager at the Garden City outpost and squeezed off a single shot. Nobody was injured and she was busted. So that's the one you had?
Yep, right here.
Oh.
Fire.
What kind of world do we live in here?
Messed up one.
Hey, people want to fries. Don't listen to their fries.
Okay, on to Indiana. Cops put the bite on her. An Indiana woman allegedly stole a set of dentures and wore them to a meeting with her parole officer, police said. According to the Jennings County Sheriff's Office, a victim reported to police on Monday that Joanne Childers had taken her artificial teeth. The same morning, parole officers said Childers showed up with dentures that were clearly not hers. She was charged with theft. I'll tell you, each and every week that I get these, I have to go over them and say, you know what, world? I mean, it just gets crazier and crazier. And it's not just Florida.
Yeah.
You know, it's all over. Like, you know, we just did.
Yeah.
You know, we hate Boston, of course, Georgia, and who else, you know? So every week, you know, we'll do the news and let everybody know how messed up the world is. And that is the end of our half hour, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And we got a request from Ed.
Of course.
Could you ask Joe if we could bow our heads for 15 seconds for our fellow Seater Chin, Tom Kesley.
Center Ridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I did not know him, but he was a friend of Eddie's, and they found him dead in his truck. So yeah, we will have a moment of silence for him. Because that's, he's only 45 years old, and he was young, and it's a tragedy. So
It is.
Eddie, we're gonna have a moment of silence for him. So we'll do just that, and we'll come back on in a little bit. So let's all bow our heads and pray for his family. Thank you. Yeah, I was born in Brooklyn, but I was raised in Center Beach my whole life. And when I read about somebody from my hometown tragically, dying, that hurts. So I'm glad you brought that up, Eddie. It wasn't on my notes, so thank you for that.
We got more people that joined.
Okay.
We had Greg Smeeter.
Greg, we love our place. This guy wants fettuccine Alfredo. It's unlimited tonight, $10.95.
Hannah O'Reilly. And she wants
John O'Reilly, Center Beach girl, hometown girl. We love you.
Matt Poirier. Kimberly Norris.
What's up, Cam? Sticks of fire in the house. Love you guys.
Josh Karen.
What's up, Josh?
And Karen Reed.
I'm sorry about your raise, Josh. Sucks for your raise. But they did have a good day today. They came back. Look at Why don't you get comfortable so all our viewers can see you? Spread your legs.
And we also had Karen Reed join us.
Karen, what's up? Look at that. Is that not something else? She wants to play.
She always wants to play.
She always wants to play. But she wants to be the mascot of the show, obviously, because
Yeah.
Cooch doesn't want to come on. Cooch wants to sit there and lay down and sleep so he can be up all night.
We'll get him up. We'll get him on the show because I'm sure everybody wants to see him too.
Yeah. And I got to mention also that Kaminar is a local Tampa group and rock band, and they're playing at Quaker State Blue on August 4th. So the address at Quaker State Blue is 10400 49th Street North, Clearwater, Florida 33762. They've been a band for a long time, and we used to know them before from Bad Times. Back our first year, back in the studio, which we really don't want to. Yeah, we don't want to mention about that. But Kaminar, they're pretty cool guys, and they're looking to build their group up, and they've made it pretty well. So congratulations, guys! And so I figured I was talking to them earlier, and they told me they were playing August 4th at the Quaker State Blue in Clearwater on August 4th. So yeah, that's good for them guys. They've worked really hard to be a band. So that's the first half hour. We got a half an hour left. And I figured we'll have Woody come on and do what he does. Now that he's back, whenever he can show up to the show, it'd be great. 'Cause we love these little segments there. So Woody, take it over, man.
All right, this is Woody's Corner. All right, let's start off with some baseball. Just to make everybody happy, we're going to keep an update with the Boston and Yankees at 0-0. Bottom of the second.
Yeah, the Red Sox didn't get 10 runs.
Still early.
Yep.
The Yankees are in first place with 66 and 38. Red Sox second with 59 and 47. Tampa Bay Rays, who've been slumping, 60 and 48. The Blue Jays 40 and 67, and the Orioles 35 and 69.
8 games ahead of these two teams. And I really feel like the Yankees are going to get out of their slump because they've only been in the slump maybe once or twice this year where they've been in a long period of slump. They're too good a team. So it happens to every team. Eventually you're going to get into a slump.
Yeah. The Rays and Red Sox will be playing each other from July 30th till August 1st. All 3 games are 7:10 and in Boston. So talk about a slump for the Rays.
It's going to be worse.
Worse. And 3rd and 4th of August, they're playing the Marlins. So,
Well, the Marlins, they can upset them. The Marlins have gotten a little bit better year by year. They're getting better. Remember, Derek Jeter is in charge of that team.
oh, that'll be good.
It's going to take time to build, but they're going to be, this is a Hall of Fame Derek Jeter, the best shortstop ever. He's going to build those Marlins up.
Because he lives down, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Miami.
Yep.
Okay, so as we've already addressed, what has happened to the Rays since the All-Star break? 8-9 since the All-Star break.
Yeah.
And they are tied for the last place at the wild card spot.
And the Yankees have totally demolished them during the season, head to head. So it's really not, to me, it's really not a threat to us. Tampa is not a threat to the Yankees. I think the Red Sox are. The Red Sox are legitimate. After we swept them in London and kicked the living hell out of them in those games in London, they have been one of the hottest teams in baseball ever since we spanked them.
I mean, they are the defending champs for a reason.
They are the defending champs, and they've really dominated this series, this particular
Thank
series.
God we don't have 3 Boston teams in the championship this year.
Yeah, I am so glad Boston got eliminated. The Bruins. No need to worry about
Could you
them.
imagine the whole internet right now?
For Boston fans.
Jesus Christ, no, shut up.
No, no, I'm glad that the Bruins got eliminated, and the Red Sox. I'm not worried about them. The Yankees will get it going on, and get their machismo back. They got a lot of guys hurt right now too, so that doesn't help. The Yankees got a lot of guys out right now. A lot of key players, a lot of superstars.
It's a long season. It's like 160 games.
Yeah, well, we got like 50-something left, so if we can start getting those guys back, the Red Sox are going to be in trouble.
There you go.
They're already in trouble. They're 8 games out.
Like I said earlier, I've seen some crazy shit now.
This is true. No lead is ever safe.
Shit. We all know that one.
And you can kick butt all season long and be dominant, be the best team during the season, and then when it comes to the playoffs, off of the neck. They ran into a hot team.
An 8 seed.
Yeah, well, you know what? It doesn't matter if they were 8 seed or not. They were hot.
I mean, they made a 7th seed all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
My second team, the Carolina Hurricanes, made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And, well, everybody loves Boston, so Boston had to go.
Yep.
Okay, so then on August 25th, I'm actually going to my first Rays game versus the Yankees, so that'll be interesting.
Again, the only time that the Trop ever sells out is when the Yankees and Red Sox are there. And you will also notice that
That's more Yankees fans than Red Sox.
it'll be probably 75% Yankee fans to 25% Rays fans.
And vice
And the
versa.
Yankees fans pumping in money and revenue to help because Tampa is so broke and they can't.
Well, they'll probably be
Pay their
Montreal, so there you go.
They're going to be in Montreal. And, the Rays fans don't want to hear that. But the bottom line is, it's the truth. TampaBay Rays will be the Montreal Rays. It's no doubt about it. It's going to happen. And, this is not a baseball city. And I've said this many times, and I'll keep on saying it. It's not a baseball city. They do not get the revenue. They do not get the people going to the games. Yankees attendance blows away everybody. But Rays attendance is right behind the Marlins for the second least. I mean, it's pathetic.
I think it's just, honestly, the location. It's in downtown St. Pete. If it was closer in Tampa,
I
it'd
get
probably
it.
be a lot better.
Funny about you say that because people that hear that really don't believe it. The reason why is because you look at the Marlins. They're in South Florida, right?
Mhm.
You play in South Florida. They play in a dome stadium with a retractable roof. The place is great. I've been there. It's a great dome stadium. The Trop is a crap box in the middle of Crackville in St. Petersburg. Dump. They need to get out of there. Nobody's going to the games. So if you move them to Tampa, or you move, it doesn't matter in Florida where you move them. It's not going to matter. The Rays cannot get fans to show up to their games. And it's not going to matter if they move to anywhere in Tampa. It doesn't matter. They just can't get it. They don't have the revenue. And again, everybody keeps on saying about the budget, salary caps and everything. There's never going to be a salary cap. There never will be a salary cap. So quit thinking that there's going to be a salary cap. There's not going to be a salary cap. The Yankees and the Red Sox and the big teams and the big markets will always have more money. They'll always go out and get great players and everything, and it'll piss off all the people here because the Rays don't have the money to do it. They don't have the fans to do it. They don't have any fans. They have a little fan base, a small fan base. That is it that I see. And a lot of people that I've talked to that are Rays fans are disgusted and are over it. Stu Sternberg owns them. He says, well, I can't get the gate here. People don't want to show up to my games and everything. I'm going to move my team. He's a New York businessman, just retired, come here to Tampa, and he buys the team, and he's like, he wants gate. And they can't get gate. The only time they can get gate, the people, is Yankees and the Red Sox games. Other than that, they're averaging 10,000 a game, 12,000 a game. How are you supposed to pay off your payroll that way? You can't. That's why you can't bring in the big players. You can't afford it.
Well, they had one.
And they lost Snell. They lost Snell now until September. They'll be out of it by September.
I was going to say, they gave away everyone more. You know, the big player they had.
Yeah,
That I knew of.
yeah. It's Rays are the Rays. They haven't done anything in 26 years. They went to the World Series in 08 and lost to the Philadelphia Phillies. And that was the only time they ever made it to the World Series. Other than that, they've just been pathetic. And they've had a few 500 seasons. So what are you going to do? They're just not going to be a factor in the race. I really don't believe that. Last year they had a good year, and they still couldn't get by the Red Sox and Yankees. The Yankees and Red Sox were making it. Yeah. It's always come down to those two teams. Rays just cannot compete. Money-wise, revenue, fans-wise, they're done. They're going to Montreal. Simple as that.
You heard it here.
That's the bottom line. I said so. That's the way it is. They're not going to be able to operate under these conditions. Stu Sternberg's not going to let it happen. 2027 is when the lease runs out. Guess what? Goodbye. Even if it's half season, Rays fans don't want. I talk to a lot of Rays fans. They don't want it. They do not want the split. Montreal, they want to see their baseball. They want to see their baseball there. And the Blue Jays, they're not getting any gate right now. Why? Because they want the Rays to move there.
They will.
They're gonna. It's gonna happen. They have no choice. They need to. Stu's gonna get his money, and he's gonna move. Montreal's gonna get it. What else you got?
All right, ready for some football?
Sure.
All right. ESPN predicts Patriots and Saints in the freaking Super Bowl.
Really?
It's ESPN.
Really?
ESPN.
Tom Brady and the Patriots. Didn't Thomas lose one of his best players?
Yeah. But guess what? I heard he's coming back. No, he's not coming back. He's had too many injuries.
He's not coming back.
If he does, he's going to be like Brett Favre, retire and come back.
I think New Orleans is always a tough team.
But I'm going to pick the Chiefs and Saints.
Really?
I'm thinking Kansas City was so close last year with their change in defense, special teams.
Okay.
They got the offense for it. They got Patrick Mahomes.
So you predicting KC and who?
The Saints.
Saints. Okay.
What about you?
I don't know. I haven't studied it yet.
All right.
I'm a hockey guy, but
Well, hockey for Super Bowl. A lot of it right now.
I know it sucks.
Week 1, it's the Ravens and Dolphins at 1 o'clock. Ravens are my team, for everyone that doesn't know that, so I'll report that. And then the 49ers at Bucks, 4:25.
Mm-hmm. Now the question is Aaron's going to be able to get the job done for the Bucks to
Not
make them
the
at
first year.
least 500 team?
Not the first year. I don't think so. Maybe in a couple years, yes. I mean, he's got a contract for 4 years. So maybe 1 year, maybe not this year, but maybe next year, the year after that.
That's Devin's team.
Yeah.
Bucks.
They're my team because they're the home team. But the Raiders are my team.
That's your birth team, right? Giants are my birth team, and the Giants are a mess right now.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the Giants, this kind of relates to it, and they still want your players. Could the Browns make the playoffs?
Yes.
This season, could they make the playoffs?
Yeah. I think so.
But Odell, however you say his name.
Odell Beckham
Jr. And what's the
They got a
name?
couple of studs. They
Yeah,
got a couple of studs over there. They can make the playoffs. Don't be surprised.
I actually have them second in the division.
Yeah.
It's going to be Pittsburgh because, well, it's Pittsburgh. And Cleveland's going to finish 9-7 and be the number 6 seed in the long term. Wow. That is my prediction. Ravens will go 8-8. They'll miss because you get rid of Joe Flacco, you get rid of Terrell Suggs, you get rid of all your defense, and you want to do a running team. Yeah. Excuse my language, but that's a dumbass. You want to do a running team, you're going to get nowhere.
You don't have to excuse yourself for cursing because we do it.
Yeah.
Especially when I go.
My question is, how the hell did you get rid of your franchise quarterback who gave you, constant seasons of playoffs and, not 1 or 2 not so great seasons, but why did you get rid of him for a running quarterback?
Yeah. But
Look how well it worked out for them against the Chargers for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you beat the Chargers in week 15, big blow. But look what happened in the playoffs. The Chargers studied it, and you got your asses kicked.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. You're not going to be a running team in the NFL. You can't and beat your team. You simply can't do it.
No.
So, Joe knows my whole NFL stance. I'm not going to follow it anymore because the whole thing happened a couple years ago.
Yep. It's still the same.
Yep. I don't really follow it anymore because I don't really care. But I report it because it's sports.
It's sports, and we're a hockey show, but because there's nothing going on, why not bring all the sports world into it?
Exactly.
We talked WWE last week,
Yeah.
and the new AEW too.
Yeah. Ed brought that up.
AEW.
Yeah, there's a new thing with Cody Rhodes.
And
AEW.
Ed actually mentioned.
Yeah, Ed mentioned that. Yep.
And he mentioned something this week too.
He's going head to head with Vince.
Yep.
Nice.
A bunch of old WWE wrestlers are in AEW right now.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes is one of them.
I remember him back in the old days with
Yeah.
Randy Orton and
Yeah.
Ted
Well, Randy Orton's getting his opportunity to. That's going to be an interesting match. Him and Kofi.
Will be.
Mm-hmm.
What's that match for?
The championship.
Yeah.
WWE.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Kofi Kingston's the champion right now.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Kofi Kingston?
Who was it before him? I haven't followed it in so long. I haven't seen it since Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar's still there. He's still
Yeah.
he's been on and off champion, but he's a part-time champion. He wrestles once every couple of months.
Yeah.
He Vince's boy, so he gets that special treatment.
He does.
Oh well.
So I guess Vince felt like he owed Kofi. After all these years Kofi's been in there, he gave him the belt. I think Kevin Owens is, this old. It's his turn on Shane McMahon is going to be good for his career.
I think so.
I think Kevin's going to get a belt soon. Anything going on in the chat or not?
Ed says that's SummerSlam if Kofi retains.
I don't know.
And Simon says, "Hey, Joe."
What's going on with John Cena? Is he still wrestling?
No.
Or is he kind of just
So John Cena's movies.
he's kind of done wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty much done.
That was my boy when I was watching wrestling. So I haven't kept up with it. Don't even know what's going on with it. But he was in Land O'Lakes, Florida. So there you go.
And I will say this, that
Yeah.
what is that?
Land O'Lakes butter.
No. There's something else about Land O'Lakes that rings a bell.
Land O'Lakes.
When he had told me where the location was. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
What else you got?
Breaking news before the show. You and I talked about it. Bucks signed Vincent Testaverde, son of former QB Vinny Testaverde. He had 1,714 yards and 11 touchdowns at Albany. So, let's see how that works.
Yeah, you gotta give it a shot.
Like, well, that's not, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And then Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver AJ Green out 6 to 8 weeks with a torn ligament in left ankle.
Yeah, that's rough.
RG3, who nobody really cares about, and knows why he's still in the NFL, out till week 1 with fractured thumb.
Yeah, these guys getting hurt in preseason already.
You know what's funny? All of them are, pissing and moaning about, fractured thumb and something like this. Ops players getting pucks in the face and still out there playing.
And we reached the 10-minute warning too.
We reached a 10-minute warning. Okay.
Well, I got one thing of hockey and then celebrities. All right. Can St. Louis Blues repeat?
How could we say no? I mean, we didn't think that they were going to win the cup. I mean, the Lightning was so dominantly favored by everybody to win the cup.
I mean, the NHL said it best. They were, one of the worst teams on the New Year's start.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
And then the turnaround, second half season. So, I mean, anything's possible.
that's the way it is. Anything's
Yeah.
possible.
And then, Buffalo Sabres give Evan Rodriguez a 1-year deal for $2 million. Something, little something the NHL needs out there.
Yeah.
And I'm going with Sharks and Lightning in the finals, with Lightning winning in 7.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
I'm saying early. Yeah, Eric Carlson on that team.
Yeah, I mean, how can you say no?
Brent Burns.
How can you say no to San Jose?
You got all the veterans.
Yeah.
I think their time's coming.
Yeah.
I mean, they were so close this year. But they were the ECF this year? I think so, right?
I think the Lightning can be there again. I think Bassi gets them the best of them. He runs the ship. I think Kucherov has another masterful year as a dominant hockey player, the best hockey player last year, undisputed. Kucherov led in every single category, just about. And he won. That's why he won all those awards, because he was that damn good. So it's great to see Kuch, get to that level of being great. And of course, Braden Point, after he gets his contract, Braden's going to score like crazy. Stamkos is going to have another good year as long as he stays healthy. So you gotta love the Lightning. Gotta love the Lightning to be back there. They added size.
They did.
They got a couple of big guys on this team now, and it's gonna take no crap. I love that. That's why I love the addition of Mikowski back.
Yeah.
Mikowski and Coburn, they've played together. They know each other and everything. So I like that. I really do. And Cernak.
All right, so we got some celebrity birthdays here. I don't know if you guys know him, but cartoonist Jim Davis turned 74. Actress Sally Struthers is 72. Actress Lori Loughlin is 55. Singer Cher Lloyd is 26. And actress Elizabeth Berkley is 47. Don't know who any of those people are besides Lori Loughlin. It was just on birthday celebrities.
So there you go. So whoever they are, happy birthday.
Yeah,
That's all I have to say about
I'm gonna try something new. Historical events that happened on this day.
it. Okay.
July 28th, 1914. Austria-Hungary declares war on Serbia, igniting World War I.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. And then a year later, July 28th, 1915, U.S. begins a 19 occupation of Haiti. So that's pretty interesting to know
The
that.
neat little segment there to see what happened on this date.
100 years ago.
Yeah.
History, yeah.
July 28th, 1917. Silent parade took place in New York. Protests to murders, lynchings, and other violence. So I figured that'd be something new to try on Woody's Corner whenever I pop up.
Sure.
Do some historical events for happening on that day.
That's a beautiful thing because we normally just talk hockey, but
Yeah.
again, we're community based, so we talk about what's going on in the community.
See, I didn't even know about the 1917 Silent Parade stuff.
Yeah.
It was never in history books.
See that? Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Or the occupation of Haiti. Never do that either.
And apparently Jim Davis does Garfield.
Yes.
No, okay.
I knew that sounded familiar.
Yeah.
Garfield. Cool.
Was he the cartoon Garfield or was he the voice actor?
He was the voice of
Yeah.
Garfield.
Because I know they did a live action Garfield, so I don't know if that was
Well, I think that's all the time we have, right?
Yeah, we got 5 minutes.
Wow. Okay, well, I guess, you guys can, as this segment relates to Jerry Springer, our final thoughts. Devin, your final thoughts for the show tonight. And as usual, Devin likes to keep things short and sweet.
Yeah, of course. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you go do that.
Oh, yeah, got to get some YouTube subscribers up there.
Yep, of course.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate all you watching the show. Hope you have a good rest of your week, good evening. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, that's the one thing about the YouTube page is you can go log on to the YouTube page and,
Watch it anytime.
click on the subscription button and you'll always have our shows.
Yeah.
And we have our history of the past 2 years of shows. Wow. If you want to go back that far.
On another.
We do. We go back. I still
North
see.
Carolina.
I still see the Tyler show.
I show that just so I can keep getting the views for it. It's almost at 2K right now.
Yeah, it's almost at 2,000, which is amazing.
That was 2 years ago.
That was a great show, and we missed Tyler, but
Yeah, should happen.
people come and go.
He was the original creator of Garfield.
Jim Davis.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, as I've said this before, and I'll say it again, people come and go. This is the way it is.
That's life.
People come and go through the Thunderstrikers. People come and go through other groups that are out there, other lighting groups that are out there. It's just happens. So it is what it is. I would rather, how many times have we said this? We'd rather have quality members than quantity members.
Yeah.
If you have 5,000 or 1,000, it really doesn't matter. I looked through Thunderstriker member list, and there's people on there that started with me in 2015 on this show. They have not left. They have stayed committed. They have been loyal to me, and I really appreciate it because, the show, even though it's right now it's 1 day a week, 2 days a week is difficult because you have to have a lot of news to report both on both shows.
Yeah.
And me and Devin doing the show twice a week, once from the radio station that comes up September 10th. That's when we start doing the radio station. And then, here at the house too. We got to make sure that we have notes. You have to make sure that the show gets produced right and everything. So, there's a lot involved in this. And then, of course, I've said this many times before. We have Thunderstriker night at the arena. I don't see any of the other groups have a night dedicated to their groups. A toy drive that we have. It's going on 4 years now that we've had the toy drive. This is our 4th year doing it. I don't see anybody else having toy drives. My friend Drew Garabo has one on 125 but we have toy drives, and we have successful toy drives. There's a lot of things that we do things different than the other groups, obviously. But, everybody has a choice, and everybody can join any other groups at any time and everything, and that's their right to do so. So, Bill, is there anything you want to say to everybody before you?
Just thanks for allowing me to come back and share an hour of my time with everybody out there. And hope you guys enjoyed Woody's Corner. Woody's Corner. Wow, I cannot speak tonight.
Apparently.
Holy shit. Woody's Corner. And I hope to be back sooner rather than later. So.
Okay, well, we've said that you're invited anytime. We've always said that. You can come on the show at any time, regardless of what some other people have said. None of it's mentioned. But, I don't care about that. Is people that are negative, and there are people that have bashed the Thunderstrikers group and company.
Tell us. They hate us because they hate us.
There you go.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I posted on the Yankees today. They hate us because they ain't us. The Yankees, you either love them or hate them. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot more Yankee fans out there in the world than there are the Yankee haters. Nobody likes a champion. 27 times, soon to be 28 times, if you ask me, because that's how much confidence I have in my team. But it's time to sign off, so thank you very much. for watching the show. We'll be back next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Another couple more weeks, and we'll be back at the radio station, which I'm really looking forward to. But in the meantime, I love doing it here at the house. Thank you to my queen, Elsa, for coming on the show and being the mascot. Dylan, you want to go get Cooch?
If he'll allow me.
If you don't know.
We want to just get Cooch on for just a little while so you can see him. Cooch has been so lazy.
No, let me get him. He's growling at you.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's really odd. There we go. There we go. We got to get Cooch sometime. There you go. Wasn't that Cooch? We got to get Cooch on here, too. After all, I named you after Nikita Kucherov. See? You say hi to Dylan. You remember Dylan. You're silly. So we got to make sure that both cats get some exposure here. Look how big Cooch has got. It's just incredible.
I can remember.
He was just a little tiny little baby. You know, he's grown up so much now. So we want to thank Elsa. We want to thank Cooch for coming on the show and just being loyal. And it'll take a little while, but we'll get used to it again.
Yeah.
So I want to say thanks for watching the show and thank you for your support and commitment to the Tampa Bay Thunderstrikers, our company, and our group. We'll see you again next weekend, and hopefully you guys can watch us when we go back to Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock at the radio station. So for Dylan Wood and for my producer Devin Stopford, I'm Joe D'Angelo, your host. See you next weekend. Good night, everybody. Go Yankees!
Adios.